Steals 2 damage. Oh, I can't give him action, otherwise he just pings me to death. So I need to get my 2 damage here, and then I can double Absolver into lethal. So I can flip the Horde too. And then give... Oh, and then I give the units vulnerable, and then I can... It doesn't do that much though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go! Woo! Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Sensational here, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a little bit of a throwback to a deck, a very classic deck that has always been doing pretty solidly, but now it has seen a reappearance in the ladder stats and is one of the highest performing decks right now within the meta. So this is back to AKSHAN SIVIR, the classic Demacia Stream mid-range deck that utilizes the quick attackers like AKSHAN and SIVIR in conjunction with cards like Rune or Merciless Hunter to effectively trade down the board and gain tempo from there. Some of the changes that have happened to this list are that Sharp Sight is now nerfed and is now only a +1/+2, which is actually a huge hit to this card. It's still like a decent defensive tool, giving 2 health in a trade, but I feel like this card is just not good enough anymore in this deck. It's so tough because a lot of what this deck does is it wants to be value trading upwards when you're in combat, especially with your quick attackers, and having a Sharp Sight to only gain 1 attack is very, very difficult. So for me, I'm on 3 Shapestones now and only 1 Sharp Sight. This is a little bit more liable to brick if you don't draw landmarks such as AKSHAN, Preservarium, or the Vagabond, but if you don't draw the landmark, you're already in a bad spot. So I think having 3 shaped is much better than the Sharp Sight, just because the 2 attack is a lot more important. The second change is just the addition of Quicksand. As a mid-range deck, you want to have combat tricks that can effectively let you trade multiple units at once, and Quicksand is sort of the epitome of that. Epitome, is that the right word? The spitting image of that. It is essentially a better troll chant. If you guys played a lot of like Ash decks back in the day, troll chant was a huge blowout, being able to trade 2 units, value trade 2 units for 1 spell, and Quicksand does something very similar to that, except it also strips their keywords for that round as well. So being able to remove things like elusive and quick attack can allow you to trade down your opponent's units that maybe they don't expect or think that are safe. So Quicksand is a huge addition to this deck and allows you to have a very solid mid game. Now, there is a slight issue with Quicksand that it doesn't target your own allies, so it doesn't actually progress your Warlord's Palace or your Horde in any manner, but it's just such a strong card that it's almost a guarantee within this list. Vanguard Sergeant got hit to 3/3. This is super noticeable actually. It's rough. The 4 Demacia is still very powerful because we are still a board-based deck. We can go wide, we have rallies. 4 Demacia is still a very strong spell, but having a 3 mana 3/3 is definitely very noticeable in how much of a difference that stat change made. And so I'm only running 1 copy of it in my deck. The rest, we have Rune Runner, something that has sort of been in and out of this deck list. A lot of times it's been like the Vagabond or the Bruiser or the Radiant Guardian, but now that there's not a lot of aggro in the meta and there's not a lot of pings to actually effectively get rid of spell shields, Rune Runner is able to capitalize on that. Because there's less Bandle City, there's less Pokesticks, there's less pings, there's a lot more slower decks like the Aphelios decks that if really can't deal with the spell shield again. And if you're able to protect your Rune Runner with either like a Quicksand or like a Shapestone, it becomes very difficult for them to even deal 1 damage to the Rune Runner after what deal 1 damage to the Rune Runner, even if it's damaged. So very, very good card here. The rest of it is just pretty standard. We have all the good Mossy decks. We have the Treasure Seeker. We have a few strike spells with Cataclysm and Concerted Strike, but the overall game plan, again, is just a very solid mid-range deck. We have the ability to value trade with our spells, with the vulnerable units, with the rallies, with the Fort Demacia, with the leveled SIVIR. It just all comes together very, very well, and I think it's pretty good right now. I did do pretty well with that on stream. And then I tanked a little bit, but I do think it's a very fair contender if you want to play this deck and climb on ladder. I think it is very, very powerful. So with that, I'll leave it to you guys there with some games. I hope you guys do enjoy. There's some pretty hype ones out there. But thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into the channel. I really appreciate it. If you did like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. But I'll catch you guys next time for another video. So peace out, guys, and take care. It's weird to see confirmation that Ruben has not only seen my tweet but felt okay enough to meme about it. Yeah. Ruben calls out some people for some stuff, but it's always cool to see him actually like commit to the line. Like, this card's okay, it's just not good enough. What else has like Ruben called out? Oh god, what is this hand? I feel like Ruben's called out like Darkodius and Mo a lot on random things. Interesting. Okay. I would like to kill your ballistic bot here. Okay. Never mind. Maybe I'm supposed to Merciless Hunter the bot this turn and go after it with the Vagabond. I definitely didn't like how this turn went out. That was a little bit silly, I guess. It went out better. I actually just can't get rid of Lee Sin. Playing. This is Viktor Lee. It's a deck that actually popped up this week. Sir Turman took it to like rank 3 or something. I still have yet to try this deck out. It looks fun though. I definitely want to give it a try at some point in time. I saw Mo trying to bait Solars into using it. I think it's like a pretty decent deck right now. You can find with Scouts, I see. I kind of want like Absolver into Rally this turn. Try now. Try what now? What happened? But there's a lot of stuff that just blows me out here. Like, if he has any buff spell here, it gets really... I get really wrecked. But I have to go for it, unfortunately. Because, like, Twin Disciplines, I cry. I don't quite cry yet because I still have a rally if he like somehow just completely taps under. And again, to completely tap out here. Not quite. It's kind of a golden opportunity. I think I have to take this risk. I'm not doing anything else otherwise. Because now he needs a twin. Is he baiting me or does he not have it? Oh my lord. Concerted. Okay. Concerted strike. Isn't doing anything yet, but like, what else are we doing with our hand? Our hand's kind of like bricked out at the moment. Just cash in some resource to try to do something. Like, his Lee Sin is just gonna farm down my board. Like, I can't develop into it.
Let me get you that file.
Ruin Runner beat ass plus rally, but he just like kills Ruin Runner. I mean, PNC can't get both of them. Yes, that's correct. Ugh. So now he just passes. They can. What's the convoluted way to give them overwhelm like Aikado? Okay, he attacks though. I guess in this point, if I kept rally, I might be able to do something, but... Okay.
I fight with my spirits, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
How do I do this? This is so weird. I don't understand how to get out of this spot. Akshan's flipped, so then it activates my absolvers. Okay, there's a chance here now. So now I can absolver. Because now SIVIR levels, I have absolver and rally. Oh god. We're actually so close here. Because Lee Sin kick goes on spell shield, he doesn't actually deal damage to Lee Sin, which is hilarious. Like, he can't... his Lee Sin does no damage as long as I don't have to play a unit. Okay, he's gonna tempo me out, never mind.
That old trick again.
You cannot run from
I think we died to a... Did we die to a twin? Taking 4, 7, 8, 9. We died to a twin here. Did I hear about the shelf folk that entered a bar they couldn't find an exit? That's a good one. But like, he just can't like full commit into like a concerted strike either, right? Okay, down. Well, we look kind of dead. Oh no, we have... Oh, we're not dead. Unless he has like a buff, which then we are very dead. That palm was pretty smart. But like, he can't just commit a buff into like a concerted strike, right? He just takes his 9 damage and calls it a day? Like, he can't just put himself in a losing spot into a concerted strike, can he? Okay, let's go! Alright, there's actually hope here. Oh, but my SIVIR didn't level. Oh, it doesn't matter. Might have burn. Oh, true. I totally forgot about that part.
Witness perfection, meat bags.
Oh, Christ. Can I kill him on the open?
This pay by the hour.
I have to rally here, don't I?
It's a living.
Steals 2 damage. Going to it. I can't give him action, otherwise he just pings me to death. So I need to get my 2 damage here, and then I can double Absolver into lethal.
Blade, sand, and treasure. Didn't ask for more.
So I can flip the Horde too. And then give... Oh, and then I give the units vulnerable, and then I can... It doesn't do that much though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go! Woo!
Another
Got
victory
him.
to fill the
That was a
cup.
tight one, huh? But yeah, it does like help me level up SIVIR, right? Which is the sort of backside of it. Like, he can't just like risk me like leveling my SIVIR. Oh, this hand's cracked. Like, he just can't like randomly risk me leveling my SIVIR for free by like giving me that trade. But just so he top deck one doesn't mean he didn't have 100%. No. It's just like, so like usually, I don't know. They could have more pails. It depends on the list for sure, but I'm just like making a random guess. How'd you climb so fast? I lost like 2 or 3 games. I've only gained like what, 60 LP? This is interesting, right? So he takes the pass here because he wants me to play Auction. I'm at 296 LP. Oh, did I climb like 80 or something? So like he wants me to play Auction, but if I play my Oddwing and he plays his Auction, just makes my curve really awkward. Like, this attack token is very annoying. You know what? If you have your Auction, respect. If you don't have Auction, you kind of cry. And you still can't really play Auction into my Petricide. It's like, do you just trade Broadwings now? Is he at 260? I feel like my LP isn't 290. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just that cracked. Wait, are you streaming and also in my chat? Are you just like checking up on me? Aren't you streaming right now? Go pay attention to your own chat. Something.
We're not taking it. We're taking it back.
This is actually a decent like up trade if he wants to block. We'll just make sure we get into his head. Evolving is so real. It is. It's a very real thing. Are the meta decks on Mobalytics good reference for somebody hopping back? I don't know if Mobalytics is updated very much, but I would instead use Runeterra.ar, where they do. Mobalytics tier list is based off of like people judging it, but Runeterra.ar is based off of ladder stats. So like I would use Runeterra.ar, it lists the decks by their popularity and their win rates, instead of just being some arbitrary, well, as far as I know, the Mobalytics links, or the Mobalytics sort of lists are sort of subjective, whereas Runeterra.ar is a little bit more stats focused.
I know what I'm worth.
I think he's pretty behind here, which is good for us. Like, we don't need SIVIR this game. Like, we'll just completely crush him on tempo. Annoying.
Gotta find a kid for Renekton. Right, Arda?
Victor Sergio's so ugly, yeah. He's seen better days. A lot better days, actually.
What's behind the story, you think? Deadly traps.
So I can't actually attack in a sharp sight. Like, sharp sight would blow me out. It's awkward. Get this attack. I have another Merciless to go after SIVIR, so that's not a big deal. I could trade this off, but it gives him free SIVIR progress that I don't know if I want. Like, sharp sight puts this to a 4-4, and then it puts this to a 3-4. That's just... Sharp sight has seen better days. Can I bluff him again? I'm not gonna risk the sharp sight. I think it's just a little bit foolish. But god, if I get away with it. If I got away with attacking into this, I'd be legendary. Like, absolutely legendary.
Stores to settle, cooks to kill. You know how it is.
Forgot sharp sight got nerfed, yeah. It's definitely unfortunate.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
You could like try to do some rally thing here, which would suck.
Cool eye patch.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
Villains beware.
I have a 3-3 on the board, buddy. What is this? Hello? I guess it comes into a 3-3 when it levels, but then he has to proactively use the buff anyways. Why that sad about it? Oh, but then he used the buff and I can concerted strike. Ooh, he's in an awkward spot here, in my opinion. Yo, Wick, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I don't know if you can attack with Akshan here. It's like you don't have to pre-commit spell, and then it gives me a lot of reactivity. He can't absolver me. I would really like a rally here. Unfortunately, I don't have one. There's a sharp sight from last turn that I was talking about.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
You're gonna sabotage me? Or your team puffball or something? If he has single combat, that sucks. Another sharp sight. Losing the auction proc is huge though. Okay, if he has sharp sight, I'm not that sad. I'll let him have sharp sight. He doesn't have sharp sight, he's not in a good spot. Even if he does have sharp sight, it's a lot of resources committed. And we're in a pretty similar position on resources and the temple horde. That's unfortunate. That's a slight punish. It's not that big of a punish, but it is slight. But I got 2 sharp sights out of him. That was huge. And our next attack, we're killing SIVIR. When it went for the ballsy play. I think he shouldn't have attacked with Akshan. Like, because he attacked with Akshan there, he burnt 2 sharp sights for very little gain.
Look at them shaking in their boots.
Look at them shaking in their boots. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't flip the landmark here, because this gives me the sandstone charger that can go after the SIVIR, I guess. But then, like, open attacking here is slightly unfortunate. Like, ideal I didn't have to open attack in this spot. Oh, Aegis is perfect. Aegis is the actual perfect draw.
We'll get our licks in.
Hesitant about like letting his Akshan trade because it does get him closer to the horde, and then he's gonna get SIVIR back off the horde, huh? Like, that's still sort of awkward. Like, I kind of need to close out the game kind of quickly, and I'm not super happy about this trade, I guess. Yeah, I should have thought about this a little bit harder. So now his horde is like 1 action closer. But I have board advantage, I have a rally, I have the Fort Amasi, it makes his attacks very awkward.
I get the goods, Bob gets the goods.
Sharpside doesn't even trade into this. This is so sad. This is actually so sad. Aegis. That's a strike spell. I'm in a bad spot. I need to get my horde down fast. I need my horde by my next attack turn, I think. You can't concert on top of my concerted, right? Oh, damn. What a ballsy play. Damn. I got punished. Yeah. We just didn't have the... we still lost. Damn.
That gun looks expensive. Can I hold it? No.
How do we still lose this game? I thought we were doing well. I guess he had a bruiser and another concerted. Like, if he didn't have it, I could have my own concerted. Ugh, that sucks. Maybe going back to that concerted strike play, we should have just killed the Akshan. Because now I give him horde and we don't have attack. Maybe I should just pass as well. There are a lot of different things I could have done. Sort of unfortunate in this position. Draws. Yeah, we got out-valued for a sec. Damn. Really thought we were in a good spot. Maybe I shouldn't have used the concerted strike. I don't think that would have helped me either. Like, SIVIR top deck could still do okay. It's nice to have SIVIR rally, SIVIR Fort Amasi or something. I just need SIVIR. How do I pop the horde though?
Gotta find a gift for
Like, if I used the rally on the sergeant, I would have got 1 extra horde proc, but I wanted to swing with the option and get another proc. Oh, 4, 3,
Good from bad.
2, 1. I don't have mana, damn. But I can rally. Oh, that's disgusting. The sharp sight. This is such a useless card. Oh my god. The sharp sight has been dead this whole entire game because it's just so useless. So it goes to 3, it goes to 2, it goes to 1. Okay. God, I've never felt so disappointed by Sharp Sight. That card is just looks poopy butthole. Oh man. And I hear Reddit complaining about it. Trundle Mind Splitters? I do not actually remember Trundle Mind Splitters. Oh god, he's playing Bilgewater. Mind Splitter is unironically toxic. That is true. I will agree. Which is why I think it's a strong card in very certain situations. Deck runs the list. Yes, I am at least aware that their deck runs the list. But his deck has no interaction outside of like combat. Except for like Ride of the Arcane, right? So I should be able to protect my units relatively well, and then like he just can't deal with my mid-range stuff. Like this is just a quicksand mirror, right? I don't want to do this. So like I could use the Merciless Hunter, go after this, but I'd rather save Merciless for something else, right? Like even if he decides to like Rive Arcane onto my Akshan, that's not the biggest deal. So I could just play like the Vagabond here.
You like it? I mean,
Why isn't Sergio a 3/4? Yeah. This card does feel very sad as a 3/3. It's quite unfortunate.
not a chance.
Holy fuck, they actually nerfed Searcher before your minds are base arm, so incredibly disappointed. Oh, it's a good one. Top tier. I see the Ruben meme that tweet, did he? What do you say? What do you say? Or link me the tweet or something. Just like, send me a link to the Twitter link.
It's a living.
I mean,
Wipe it off.
having 2 versus having 1 is like no difference at this point. Do you mind just like putting in Discord? I don't know if I can open an internet link and stream at the same time. It's kind of the extent of my hardware at the current moment. I would like to buy parts for a new PC within a month. That's sort of like a soft goal of mine at the moment. Just like quicksand here, and that like does a lot. Like I don't mind if he goes for some challenge. We have quicksand to sort of double trade. If he goes for like the Akshan, that would suck with like a Rite of Arcane this way. Like that would be the worst case scenario. Okay, no Rite of Arcane. Beautiful. It's like 3 mana do nothing for this turn is just very poor, and he can't even really attack into like a quicksand. Oh, he's still gonna do it. Oh, he gets so blown out here. Oh, he's so done for with this quicksand. Unless there's a Shapestone in his deck. And I'm just not gonna play around it, you know? If there's a Shapestone, there's a Shapestone. If he has it, you know? Like, what am I gonna do? Is he dead here? He would need to have the thing. That doesn't work. What do you mean? Oh, I see. You thought I was like trying to get overwhelmed, but see, in reality, I'm just trying to kill him, you know? I don't know if you saw that far ahead. You know? It's like I have Ricochet here as well. I'm getting the reputation. That's like a bit.
I'm a woman of principle. Mine is kill and get paid.
Aikado only thinks about value, not actually winning the game. That's a good one. You tweet about the arcane skins. Wasn't there? I saw on Reddit that I know the arcane skins are coming out for the anniversary, but like they said that they're delaying that for like a patch or like a week or something like that. Something I heard on Reddit. I saw like a similar post. This is a rough. Well, I don't know if this is a rough matchup, but could be better. Runeterra kind of slaps this matchup though, huh? We have attack token when we have Runeterra. I think it's okay. Like Runeterra just absolutely slaps. No questions asked. We have Vagabond. We have a 2-drop. I think it's fine. Released last week of April. Gotcha. The skins look really nice though. I do have to admit. If you guys haven't seen the arcane skins that they're releasing for the whatchamacallit, for the anniversary of the second anniversary in Terra, they look sick. There's a picture on Reddit as well. Oh, SIVIR, let's go.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
Plays Caitlyn, I'll trade with it, I guess. Having Quicksand against Caitlyn though, it's kind of sick as well, huh? Then we have SIVIR into Runeterra curve that just completely stomps on him. Like, what's he gonna do with these spell shields, huh? Alright, you're gonna flock this. A little bit of tempo that we need to be careful if he has exactly flock here. Alright, that is scary. Like, that's a lot of pressure. Maybe we should attack first to play around that, but I guess like his attack isn't even that good. Like, that's one flock down as well, so that's good for us. Right negation is going to come in huge. Like, there's a pretty decent possibility that he's going to have a board state, or he's going to have a position where I'm attacking with like a very wide board, and then he needs to commit like multiple spells on stack and then gets blown out by right.
I know what I'm worth.
Like, ping plus thermo isn't something that this deck like has the capability of doing. You could like play like Static Shock to pop both spell shields, but then like still can't damage SIVIR here. Oh wow, Sentry just to pop spell shield. I don't think I can feel too bad about that one. So the question is, do I play Runeterra here? It seems relatively clear he has a very awkward time popping spell shields. But if I play Runeterra and I want to attack, I need a Shapestone on it just so it doesn't die here. Which is a little bit awkward. Like, I could just attack, but then I'm just trading for a 5-1. Or I'm just trading for a Spiderling. Doesn't feel that good. Like, I'm a little bit hesitant about, like, ooh, the pass. Okay, I'm happy to take a pass here. Because I have Ride Negation, I can take this game, like, one turn slower. What are these open attacks, too? Stick. Like, flock is obviously the worst case scenario. Okay. He's playing around a deny, which makes sense.
Saw that a mile away.
It's not like I can just like rally here. Losing both spell shields is tough. But like, he's down a lot of resources for that sort of line. Interesting. Saving that's not bad. Prismatic? Where? What do we talk about, Aikado? What's up, buddy? Where's my prismatic barrier? Huh, I don't know. Ooh, that's a good draw. How much mana do we need this turn? So like 2 sentries down, like there's not that many things that punish us besides like a Tri-Beam. The Tri-Beam he's played 2 sentries and that's like it. So like a 3 mana Tri-Beam on the Rune Runner. That's real. It's not scary.
Close my eyes, but you're still here.
I should prismatic out some more cards, honestly. I have enough gems to do it. Like some of these cards could definitely get some prismatics. I think what I've done is that like a lot of my Scorch, okay? A lot of my am I saying? A lot of my spells aren't prismatic. But a lot of my units are, especially the cards, the units that generate cards. Hey, I'm new to LOR. Any recs, maybe some decks, resources, suggestions? Thank you. Yeah, there is a wonderful website called masteringruneterra.com that has decks and guides written by, you know, some of your favorite LOR content creators like me, and you know, like maybe a Majin Bay or like a Jason Florent. You might have heard of those guys. I think Aikado is part of it, but chooses to not write articles because he doesn't want to share his information and his, you know, his skills with the rest of the world. But you know, that's fair. Can't force nobody to do stuff, right? But just like generally good decks right now. Like Aphelios, very good. Sorry, give me 1 second. Aphelios, very good deck. Sorry, give me a second. Aphelios, doing very good. The PNZ Yoron Arms, the Fizz Lulu deck, very good. The Riven Akshan deck, performing really good. Oh, and if you just want like a general idea of where to find like top decks and like what decks are doing well in the meta, Runeterra.ar is my personal favorite resource. It's just a good glimpse into what decks are being played, what kind of decks, what kind of people play those decks, things like that. It's really good. Oh, he's dead. But yeah, something like that. So those are my 2 top sites that I would look at. Top decks, Riven Victor, Fizz Lulu, Aphelios. Is there a reason to keep Shapestone? None of his units have Challenger, Thresh, so you might play like a 2-3, like the Sunhawk. Just like, I'm just gonna look harder for SIVIR. Like SIVIR Rally plus X is gonna win me the game, not Shapestone. You're gonna be a psychopath and call you bluff Shapestone? Yeah, but like, I'm just not gonna attack into, like, there's no point attacking your Akshan into a 2-3. It's just completely pointless in my opinion. Absolutely pointless. Like, you don't even want a Shapestone on that block. They're happy if you Shapestone on that block. Did you see Drizoth's tweet with like Seku? I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Oh, so funny. I might make the weekly news recap. If he like comments my Warlord's Palace, I guess he can't do that. It goes to 4, it goes to 3, it goes to 2, I could pop it. Okay.
Cool eye patch.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
So our hand's still looking quite slow. If he gets down Thresh next turn at a reasonable pace, we could definitely be in a little bit of trouble. I could like Bright Steal my Auction just to make sure it lives. Because if he plays Thresh next turn, I do have Concerted. It's like I need Auction's board to like get me there. Get me somewhere rather. Play around box. Oh really? Wow. That makes me very happy. This next one I can just Broadwing plus Concert on a Thresh. And he doesn't have the best answers for it. Like he can't really play Thresh here, it just kinda gets eaten up. But if he doesn't play Thresh now, then he's not getting like the feed off of these guys. We have a rally. If we find SIVIR plus Absolver, this game should be pretty in our bag. Why I missed it? It's very annoying. That is quite annoying.
You're covered.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Right, so an AK using AK spell looks hot. Yeah. I wanted to swing a little bit harder, but like, that was also okay as well. Absolver is good. It's okay. Oh, 3 Bubble Bear, but this doesn't have Elusive or Attune. I swing with this because I just want him to trade it off. Like, I do not want to see this thing on my board. I'm very happy if he blocks this and takes like additional 3. Please just kill it off. Like, it's free! What? Please. Oh no. My guy. Oh man. I was really hoping he'd trade that off. Bro, that's not SIVIR. If he plays Thresher, can he kill him? Might depend if he has like Hush. Loping Telescope. Can we really start when that Mossy Bird is the final hit? That'd be kind of funny. What am I doing here? So like he still has Vengeance mana up, which makes committing kind of scary. Like rallying here is not good. Especially if he has like Crescent Strike off the Telescope. But passing here is like not good either. I only have 1 rally though. Like, what do I do this turn if I'm not doing this? Like, I'm not gonna play Concerted Strike. My strikes are kind of dead. I feel like we weren't supposed to swing with the Bright Steel last turn. Into like the 2-2. We're supposed to hold our board. I think that's fair. That's fair as well. But like without SIVIR, like we need to get to SIVIR somehow. It's annoying. I'm starting to wish that I, you know, just draw her. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been so much better if it was on auction, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that through. Yeah, that's awkward. I should have put it on auction. Like this bear I should have put on auction. Last time was okay, I saved myself a 3-3. But this time I should have not done it. It's like, yeah, this is bad. This wasn't great.
There is still time to surrender. Just say, oh, please don't kill me, Akshan.
Oh, please don't kill me, Akshan. Just for a blocker? It's going like gank my Akshan. I'm fine with that. I can replay Akshan. Yes, so many cards though. This is kind of scary. This might be a draw too kind of angle though for the first time in a while. Yeah, just not drawing Ciro is really awkward because like once we had Ciro Absolver rally, then like we should have been completely fine, but we're not. And now he just has Vengeance open. Can't even proc this. But now we can't Absolver. We still have Concerted Strike. Like, he uses Vile Feast, so now, like, popping Spell Shield's a lot harder. Okay.
Good people don't look the other way.
I guess we're still ahead, because, like, he needs Ruination, but then we just draw and refill our board, ideally. Like, I kind of suspect him to Ruinate me next turn, and I really need to find a board to kind of replace it. Or not. I guess he's not Ruinating. Like, he wouldn't play this if he had Ruination. We can Spell Shelter Hump. Ooh! Oh! Interesting. That was the furthest thing from my mind, but I guess I should be thinking about that as well, huh? Like, that's actually really interesting. Because, like, he's just never gonna pop our shields easily again. I actually like that. Oh, especially because he's going down so low. Yeah, okay. I like that. I didn't think about that. But I think it's correct. It's like, we do have the Absolver, we have Concerted Strike. Like, he can't Ruinate us. And if he tries like Vengeance my SIVIR, I can just give Overwhelm to something else. Yeah. Thanks, Aikado. Heads up play. Very heads up play. Alright, we just Concerted that and call it a day.
Arda's gonna make a meal of 'em.
My light shines.
Every Demacia deck needs a brain. Not like Scouts or something, you know? Like Scouts. It's a joke, you know? You gotta take a chill pill, you know? You gotta relax down a bit. He actually got like kind of screwed for not killing the Petricide Broadwing. Look at this! Petricide Broadwing value because he decided not to kill it. Here, I'll tell Red, stop, please. You got punished for not killing this, and I think that's the best part of this game. Scouts kind of 5-ed? Yeah, Scouts is pretty complex. So that's gonna conclude the games. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys had fun watching as much as I had playing some of these games. This deck can be very grindy, but sometimes it can brick out a little bit. Given that I think this version is slightly lower on the unit count and has a few more spells, especially with the addition of Quicksand, you are a little bit more bound to run out of units. So that's something you should worry about, and maybe that's something I should work towards changing a little bit more, still working out some ratios in this deck. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did like the list, I will drop the deck code down in the description, as I do usually. And yeah, if you want to check it out, go click on the link. But I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another one. So peace out, guys. Take care.